and welcome everyone to the much anticipated, not that long overdue, Session 3 of Thousand Year Vampire, a Thousand Year Vampire actual play, which is a TTRPG where you play a vampire who slowly but surely goes insane. Not really insane, just like forgets everything, right? Forgets all the things.
Many things.
Many things. We've already forgotten a lot. We did put a few things into a journal, which has been pretty cool. We do have a diary now. I'm pretty excited about that. Can't remember where I put the diary. Oh, it's down here. I put our diary down in the corner. Can't really read it, but we can make it bigger if we need to. But we are going to be picking up where we left off. But before we do that, let's just take a moment to introduce ourselves. I, of course, am Dare Wolf, the guy that runs this channel and does a bunch of games with cool people. And also my wife, who's also a cool person. Got her. Boom. Shakaka. Got her good. And, of course, this is... You can introduce yourself. You're an adult.
I'm Chelsea. An adult.
She's Chelsea, an adult human female person. That is my wife, and that's where we're at. So yes, but let's do a recap. So what happened last time?
That's a great question.
Yes,
that we have answers to.
So last time we actually at the end of first episode
we got 2 sons. We had a really bad time.
We have 2 sons now. We converted a small child who was a acolyte at a...
Rewind. So after first session, when we really fucked up and we killed a lot of people, including our son, we were like, man, really would be nice to have a son. So we found a son. He helped us murder a bunch of monks.
Murder him good.
And then we turned him into a vampire. And then, hindsight 2020, really should have waited till he was not 9 years old to turn him into... a vampire.
Yeah, that insatiable 9-year-old hunger is hard to deal with.
So we decided to Uno reverse and get another more different son that we adopted as a child, raised up with the same name as our dead son, because that's not traumatic. And we waited till he was an adult to turn him. And then we decided to take a nap for about 1,000 years. Or no, 100 years? 100 years.
100 years. We
Not
did a 100-year nap because the Christians were getting a little questiony. There was a lot of Christianity going on. So we decided to be like, we're just going to slumber on the island of Cyprus where there are no Christians right now. And surely everything will work out in our favor, which it doesn't probably. But everything went good. We gained a bunch of extra skills. We got a bunch of extra resources. We got 2 kids now. That are we got adult vampire son and it's great. It's all great. Yeah. So we're gonna pick up,
but I'm sure things will go horrible
as we awaken. We see this older looking vampire. He still looks no older than the day he died. He's got his eye patch.
Yep.
Because it constantly bleeds.
And that creepy cat eye.
He's got a weird cat eye that covers his eye patch. Doesn't bleed. That's right. He just has a weird
eye
patch.
His eye patch.
Got a weird cat eye patch. That's what he has. All right, let's roll. Going 6 forward. Damn, 6 forward. Keep getting deeper into the book. The farther towards the end you get, the more likely it is that there's a message that's like, and this thing happens and you die. Write how you die.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 forward, so we're going to 37.
37. All right, so.
That's how math works.
Here we go.
Okay. Things fall to dust. Lose a resource for which you have no corresponding memory. Do not create a new experience for this prompt. It simply happens as you stare in silence.
What?
Cool. Well, something that's not tied to any memory. I think the only one we really have is our father's spear.
Yeah, it's not really tied to a memory.
Because we started with that one.
So I guess we just lose our spear.
And no experience, nothing to prompt it. Just rumbled away into dust as we stare.
You know what? I would imagine that we awaken. We're not going to write this because there's no experience, but we awaken, right? And... we look at all our things that we left in the cave and we go for our father's spear and it's literally just a crutch. You pick it up and it just falls apart.
It's just like that scene in Avengers. It just crumples to dust.
So we've lost our father's spear, which makes me sad. I liked that.
And with no memory to tie to it.
That literally makes me really sad right now. But it's okay. It's all good.
That's one of our last ties to our Anglo-Saxon roots.
It's all good. We'll roll with it. All right. So roll again.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
You're going 4 forward.
Oh boy. Oh gosh, that's 41.
No, but you can see the coloring. We have to get up into the hundreds before it gets really bad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Your body is distant from human concerns. Lose a memory slot. Erase our oldest extant name.
Oh.
So we are no longer Edric Wolfson.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
Google.
Google thought that we were talking to it, but we're not. So we lose a memory slot?
We are losing a memory slot. I didn't know that was an option.
So we can't have memory 5s anymore.
So would we lose memory 5 or would we lose?
I don't know.
Do we get to choose which one we lose memory 1 because that's.
Can we? So if we're losing Edric Wolfson, let's lose memory 1.
I'm thinking, lose the first one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move
because
this.
we're not gonna remember ever being. Now we're just what is it? Elyas Allaire? No, that's not part of our journal. That's just part of our maybe. Yeah. Put it on the other side where the skills are.
Yeah, I can just pop it over here.
Because we've been crossing out the skills.
Yeah, let me just change the color, red, and I'm gonna pop it down here.
Okay. Maybe do you want to move the diary?
I'm gonna move the diary. I'm gonna move the diary over here because that's a resource technically.
That's true.
All right, cool. So we've lost a slot, which actually makes it better for us because we've been running out of space. All right, so we have memory 2, memory 4, and memory 5. So we still have 1 slot we can use.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So that was terrible.
Yeah. So we are no longer Edric Wolfson. Now we are only Elyas Allaire.
We are only Elyas Allaire.
We went so long. I'm so glad we got a new name though.
We did. We just didn't have a name. I am Vampire Man. That is all I am.
Just call me Papa.
Just call me Papa. All right. So do we write an experience for that?
No, it doesn't say to.
Well, none of the other ones have.
It just says your body is distant from human concerns. Erase your oldest extant name.
Lose a memory slot. Yeah. There's really no experience.
There's no experience.
Both of these has been kind of shitty.
So we lost our father's spear, and with it we lost our name. Not long after.
Wow, that's all right. That's fair.
Yeah. This is not. This is a really bad time for the dementias.
It's a bad time for the dementias. We are forgetting everything, which is totally fine. All right. Yes.
Did you want to roll?
I don't really want to roll like a 6 again. Jeez, Pete's in a handbasket. This is where it all ends, guys. This is where it all falls apart.
So we are at 41. We go up to 47.
Jesus.
The world has evolved in ways you can't comprehend. Yeah, because we went to sleep for 100 years.
That is true.
Causing you to lose a good amount of wealth. What happened? Check a skill. Create a skill that will hopefully prevent this happening again. Lose a resource. Oh, God. We're not doing so great this time.
I hate everything about this.
Okay, so the world changed. I mean, we went to sleep for 100 years. We woke up, our father's spear is dust. We don't even remember who we are.
Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. So we're gonna lose we're gonna check contentment.
Oh.
Because we got kind of like we slept, we kind of got lazy,
and now we don't know anything.
And then the world
started
changing.
How can you be content when you don't know what the hell is happening? All of a sudden, you know.
So do we cross it out or do we check it?
We are checking a skill and we're creating a new skill. And we're going to lose a good amount of wealth. Okay, so...
I think we should lose the children of Purgatorio.
Oh, no, we don't lose a resource. Oh, yeah, we do lose a resource.
Yeah, I think we should lose them.
We went to sleep for 100 years.
Because basically, we went to sleep, and then at some point over those 100 years, when they were guarding us, they're like, why are we guarding this place? This is stupid. I mean, they just left.
Yeah, I like that. That makes sense.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, we decided to go to sleep, and when we went to sleep, Cyprus was not... Maybe it was just barely part of the Byzantine, and we woke up, and then it's a lot of the Byzantine.
A lot of the Byzantine Empire. You did all the research, so this is on you.
I did research this.
Well, then it's gonna be you.
Yeah. So like we woke up and like things are real crazy.
Okay, so that means
there's more Christians than ever.
So these are all full. I think we have to create a new memory then.
New memory. So I would say we awaken from our slumber, and nothing is as it was.
I want to say, like, I am lost in a sea of confusion.
Well, I would say nothing is as it was, and I worry nothing will ever be the same again.
Nothing will be the same.
Because that would explain why, you know, we got some kind of depression going on.
A little bit of depression. He's no longer content. I like it. Perfect.
Seasonal depression, except so much worse because it's been 100 years.
That's perfect. Done. Did it.
Centennial depression.
Did it.
Okay, so we have to create a skill that will hopefully prevent this from happening again.
Oh.
So what kind of skill do we want to make that will keep us from forgetting our name and all of our wealth because our children of Burguenta left and took all of our stuff with them?
I know this might sound kind of lame, but like I want to do something along the lines of like motivation. Like he is some. Ooh, is that a skill? That could be a skill.
He just
Insomnia.
doesn't sleep.
Doesn't sleep. That's actually cool.
That's not a
Cthulhu.
bad
I like
idea.
it, dude. I like it. I'm going
We
with
went
it.
to sleep for too long and never again.
And
That's with an I.
insomnia. Boom. Insomnia is our new skill.
There we go.
We do not sleep. Like, we just never rest. We never slumber any longer. We never slumber. I like that a lot. I'm going to create an experience with that, too.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I learn my lesson. To slumber is to lose not only time, but the times.
Ooh, I see what you did there with some wordplay.
Yeah, that's times. My sons and I
Cannot allow this to happen again.
cannot allow this to happen again. We learn feast. We learn to exist without sleep. Without sleep.
Do you think both the sons become insomniacs too, or do we just like
I think we
creepily like look at them and watch them while they sleep?
Maybe I think we all like don't like it. We all
Yeah.
like maybe they like father like father like son like father. Isn't that how it goes? I think.
Sure.
I like that.
Sure.
Cool. All right.
Um.
Roll again.
Let's see if we get another 6.
Let's get weird. A lot of 6s. Oh my god.
But at least we're going back 6. So we're going back
No. That's not back 6. That's forward 6 again.
Oh, that's if it would be
It'll
negative.
tell you if it's a minus. It's forward 6 again.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, because it will do minuses. See, it'll do minuses.
Oh, it's just been a minute.
Forward
since we
6.
had it.
Yeah.
Going from 47 to 50.
I had a bad feeling about this session. I had
Lots
a bad
of
feeling.
6s. Things went too well last time.
Really
we had a
did.
happy family.
We had a happy family.
Okay, a mortal character you trusted or one of their descendants leads a hunting party. What shared secrets are being used against you? Check a skill. So what mortal character? I mean, we had Edwig.
Yeah, but Edwig's been dead for a while. Ooh.
Or one of their descendants leads a hunting party.
So we basically
He
like,
knows all of our
Edwig,
secrets.
right? We abandoned Edwig. He gets mad. I think it's the children of Bergathoa come after us.
Bergwenta.
Bergathwenkema. Bergerberg.
Okay, so I mean, didn't we give them the vampiric tomb, or do we give that to Roland?
We give that to Roland.
Okay. Well, the children have decided to use. Like they were like, "Oh man, we're just guarding this cave for no reason."
I think we.
And
should
when we
check...
finally woke up, they're like, "Ah, shit, man."
I think we should check eye for the unwanted, and hear me out. So we go back to some of our old tricks about trying to build up some things. We go for the unwanted. And they know that's how we hunt. So they start disguising themselves as that. And yes.
They start seeing like, oh man, all the homeless people are disappearing.
Yeah. And they know it's us.
They know it's us. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
Let's check that.
Okay, so we wake up, we find out we can't sleep. And now, god damn, you can't even trust your own great grandchildren.
We hunt. Me too. Once again, we hunt. We hunt the
dregs of society.
Dregs of the world. But our former followers know our ways.
And we'll use them against us.
And use them against us. Does it say we have to flee?
Nope. Just what shared secrets are being used against you?
We never know if one is prey or hunter.
I mean, yeah, because they could literally just use like
they could disguise themselves
to try to ambush us,
and then they pop out with a stake, and they're like, "Ha!" And you're like, "Whoa!" I don't want it. No. Oof. Oofy. Damn, that's good.
Okay.
Oh man.
Let's see
Vampire roll?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
How much worse can I get?
Ooh, these are getting worse. We get higher.
Just one page. It is one page. It's just very thick page. Okay.
Steel.
Timeless introspection becomes manifest in creative acts. Choose a creative skill based on a lost memory.
Ooh.
We're getting hobbies.
We're getting hobbies. A lost memory?
Yeah.
I see my battle brother Wingard. His eyes are wild like a beast. So where are we? Are we still in...
I feel like at this point we probably would have left Cyprus because
They got our children
well,
were there.
the children of Bergwenta are there.
Bergenthal.
And also, like, it's a small island, and they're gonna notice when all the people start going missing. Like, we can't
Where
have
should
a
travel.
we can't have a repeat of the monastery where we just murdered an entire town.
I mean, why not?
One by one. Because there are Christians going crazy.
That's true.
I feel like we should go to Constantinople.
You want to go to Constantinople?
They're having like their like Byzantine Renaissance right now.
Okay.
So things are awfully good.
So it's probably been like 50, 60, 70 years or something?
Yeah, I like that plan.
Constantinople. That's a
Yeah.
hard one to spell. That's why I looked it up. All right, so we're going to go to Constantinople.
And okay, so according to the Google and the Encyclopedia Britannica,
Yes.
you can't really be a merchant there because of the way things are going down. The government controls it too much. So really, if you want to be rich there, you have to own land, which would explain why we lost all of our wealth because we don't have any land there. So we're not going to be like the top of the social hierarchy.
I have an idea. We gain a skill, right?
Uh-huh.
How about we gain back sword fighting? And the way that we frame this is we become a tutor for the wealthy elite, and we train them in like fencing and fighting and swordplay.
Okay.
And we become this sort of reclusive, but like very well desired. He only does his lessons at night in the candlelight. It's to help
Under the full moon.
Yeah, it's to help with. He's a one-eyed fencer. And like we kind of do this like
that air of mystery, like, oh
we have
well,
this
you
air
have
of
to.
Mystery.
If you don't have daylight, then you have to use your other senses.
Correct. It's exactly right. We're going for that.
So, what, fencing or something like that?
Nighttime.
Fencing.
Nighttime. Fencing?
Yes.
Can't spell night, but I can spell fencing.
Words are hard.
Nighttime fencing. And the only slot we have left is number 4.
Oh gosh, we're running out.
I know, losing that 5th slot was rough.
Yeah, we really rough spot then.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes.
And I would say it is no longer possible to be a merchant. So I turn
No
back.
longer possible to apply my mercantile
Abilities.
skills as we travel to Constantinople.
Instead, I
Rather use my long lost skills
as a
warrior to suckle at the teat of the elite.
AT.
And I use the term suckle because he's a vampire and they suck.
Mm.
I don't know. I thought that was creative,
See what
right?
you did
Isn't that
there.
good, right? That's pretty creative,
It's kind
right?
of good thing we lost that memory though, because look at we have like no paper.
That's what I'm saying. We have literally no paper. We're running out. I should have made this bigger, but I had no idea. All right,
If only
cool.
you'd known.
Well, if only I'd known. It's wild. This is a wild ride. All right, cool. So we're there. We're there. That's good. That's good. All
Oh, I
right.
need
So
another
another sticky, and I need to roll again. Oh my god, +8. It's only been positive. Holy crap.
We're not gonna get any duplicates with this,
I don't
right?
know, man.
Okay. Going to 63. I feel like it's been all 5s and 3s. No, we had a 1. Okay. How do you provide for your banal material needs? Record an experience about the time this went wrong. Check a skill.
Oh boy. Okay.
Got any thoughts?
We're gonna have to delete a memory.
A whole memory?
Yeah, because
A whole ass memory?
we have no more space in memories. We have no more experiences left.
Oh,
I think we should get rid of memory 3.
Is that what? Well, okay. What? And you have to recap because I can't.
Emperor Charlemagne.
And then that's when we went to ancient.
We've lost.
That's true.
We lost mercantile, but like.
I mean, we do have to check a skill.
I think we should lose mercantile.
Okay, so that's we went and sold all of our Christian artifacts that we definitely did not murder people for. We have a reputation, and oh yeah, that was when we learned how to blend in the shadows. That makes a lot of sense.
Right. So we're not really blending in the shadows anymore.
Yeah, we can't really do that because we have, we created our own worst enemies.
Red. Drag this down. Oops.
Oh, wrong one.
Down here. Shrink this.
Make another page.
Maybe. I'm just gonna start shrinking some stuff. Then we can always make it bigger later. I will make another page at some point. All right.
Assuming we don't die.
Oh, we won't die. Maybe. I don't know. All right. So we got all that. Oops.
No, we keep that one big.
Okay, Chelsea. Like, we don't have to be sassy. All right. No, it doesn't have to be. It's my job. All right. So we do this. 3, mystery 3. So this is a new memory.
Yes. How do we provide for our banal material needs? Record an experience about the time this went wrong. Check a skill.
So we're gonna check mercantile. While teaching, while tutoring, teaching, sword. While teaching swordplay to the elite of Constantinople, pays well. It does not meet all of my family's. Why can I not spell family?
Family apostrophe.
Family's needs. Experience 1.
So how do we try to provide for our family's needs?
While selling off the last few of my treasures. I catch the eye of the. Is the Roman Empire of the Holy Roman Church? Are they in Byzantine right now?
What year are we gonna be at?
Right now, based on what we talked about, we're probably about 1000 AD at this point.
Yeah, so things are not going good for the Byzantines. The Arabs are invading. And I believe we're coming up on the First Crusade soon. But yeah, there's definitely a schism. The Byzantines do not agree with the Pope, and that's a thing. Here's a handy dandy map.
Crusade.
That's in 1054.
So the First Crusade was 1096 is when that happens.
But so in 1054, the Pope basically denounces the Byzantine Empire and the Eastern Orthodox.
How do you spell Byzantine?
That's a great question. You're gonna want to Google that because that's gonna be a process. No, BY. That's the one.
It knew. Google knew. The Byzantine. I say, catch the eye of the Byzantine.
You could say military.
Byzantine.
Because they've been
authority. No, military.
Well, at this point, they've been trying to beat the Arabs off, but it's not going great. So we could get conscripted if we got some fancy swordplay.
Yeah, but if we're conscripted, they could make us travel in the day, and that's not going to work.
Ooh, yeah,
right.
That's a hard no. That sounds like death.
Ooh. Well, so selling off my food, I catch the eye of the Byzantine military. Byzantine military. They attempt
to conscript. Critt.
Script me. Once again, I must flee We must flee to distant land.
Ooh, where are we going next? I literally did all this research on Byzantine.
And what is it? It is. We want to say like 1050 AD, or like you want to be like 1020?
Yeah, let's go 1020.
1020 AD. Oof. Oof. Buh. Buh. Here it is. That's buh. And then we lost mercantile. So we have lost mercantile. So we're getting
in a really bad spot.
We're in a bad spot because with this game,
we got two.
If you ever have to check a skill and don't have one, you then cross out a resource. If you have to cross out a resource and don't have one, you have to check a skill. If you can either cross out nor check a skill, you die.
So we have
one,
5 skills and a memory.
3, 4, 5. So yes, and a memory. So
we are
not a memory, but we have and a resource.
Too close to the sun.
We flew way too close to the sun. Things are not getting good for us.
That nap did not do good for us.
That nap, we got that like that groggy after nap thing, where like you slept for too long and you like wake up and you don't really feel that good.
This may be the day
that
we
is
die.
exactly what has transpired. That is exactly
Isn't that a song?
What has transpired.
Bye Bye American Pie.
I think so. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. You should roll the dice and see what bad things happen.
I mean, I could. I'm going to. All right, 3.
This is finally our first even number, or the first odd roll we got that puts us on even.
But it's all been positive.
Yeah. Well. Your knowledge is outmoded. Lose an unchecked skill, which is now useless. Probably animal husbandry, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's been useless. I'm just gonna cross that out.
We lose it.
All right, so what do we lose?
Our knowledge is outmoded. Lose an unchecked skill, which is now useless.
All right, cool. I think we just crossed that out. I don't think we need an experience.
I don't think we do.
I wouldn't write an experience. It's just we forgot animal husbandry because I mean
it's been a long time since we had.
It's been a long time since
animals.
2 husband animals. Oh, I don't think that means what you think it means. Yikes, that's awkward. I don't like it.
Oh god.
All right.
A train wreck this time.
This is a train wreck. I like it though. All right. So what do we got? What do we got here? All right. Let me log in really quick. Send a code. I gotta send a code here really quick. I'm trying to log into my Twitch for this other thing. Cool. Go over here. I gotta click this button. Producer. Let's see here. I want to look at. Let me roll a thing so you can do it. 2. You can read it. What?
Ooh.
I've made the choice. Anybody that's watching, I'm turning off ads because I don't want you guys to have to watch ads. But if you like what you're watching, drop a sub. There it is. I said it. I'd rather you just sub. I don't need the ad revenue. And just drop me a sub if you like what you see. All right, cool. I've turned off ads. Hopefully those are off now. But anyway, what is happening now? Is it something good?
Okay. It's
not good. It's not good, everybody. It's bad. It's gonna be a bad thing. It's gonna be bad.
An antiquity has surfaced which is directly tied to your mortal life. Check a skill or lose a resource and gain the antiquity as a resource. Then regain one of your earliest memories. Record an experience about acquiring the antique. So we could regain the stone icon of Odin.
Would regain the stone icon.
Because it's not going to be the homestead, and the spear is gone.
Spear we decided was gone. So we could regain the stone icon.
And it's going to bring back one of our memories.
Does that mean we gain our memory slot back?
I think we're getting another memory slot back.
You know what? The game isn't too clear, but I'm going to say that we're gaining a slot back. I'm going to make this 40. It's a little small. But...
Yeah, I can't read that.
All right, I'll make it 56. I'm just going to slide it up here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Really should have made another page.
You know what?
Or made the page bigger.
We're just going to work with it, babe. We're just going to work with it. It's totally fine. I'm going to put this over here.
Okay.
Right? That works.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
And we regain a memory?
Okay, so an antiquity has surfaced, which is directly tied to your mortal life. So we're going to check a skill or lose a resource and gain the antiquity as a resource. So what skill do you want to check? Because I don't know if we want to lose the diary.
Well, I don't think we want to lose it.
So,
Uh,
let's say what's
can we
maybe.
check stealth? Like maybe we steal it back. Like we see it, we remember it, and then we steal it back.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. I want to check stealth.
Yep.
Skadoosh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a terrible
That
check.
that one's bad.
We're gonna undo that. There it is. That's pretty good. I like that.
That's
Boom.
better.
That's good. All right, so we're gonna bring back.
And then we're gonna regain.
Can we regain the name Eric? Can we regain this? Because it
It's
reminds
one
us
of
who we
our-
are, right?
Regain one of your earliest memories. I mean, that is literally our earliest memory.
Boom.
We're gonna remember who we are.
Remember. I remember who I am. I gotta change the color on this.
Do you think we're still going by Elyas Allaire even though we were living in Constantinople? Or do we
Probably not.
did we pick?
Can we go back and retake the name Edric?
Well, we would have forgotten it in the meantime.
But
So
but I'm saying that part of this experience we can remember it.
I know, but in the meantime, I'm assuming that we woke up in Cyprus. This is something we should have done like 5 pages ago.
It's fine. It's fine. We still go by Elias. It's fine. It's not that weird of a name. I know Elias right now. We're friends. We hang out on the weekends. He's a cool dude. I like him a lot.
You don't hang out with anyone on the weekends.
You know
That's a
what? I
lie.
hang out with lots of people on the weekends. You know, there's a whole Discord server of 100 people that I hang out with on the weekends, Missy. So what do you know?
I think we would have had a Byzantine name for while we were
Yeah? You think so?
yeah, at the very least, like I mean it's been, what year are we on now?
What year are we on?
1020. Yeah, so it's been like 100 years. We would have had to change our name.
Why? We've moved around a bunch. We can change our name again. What
That's
name do you
true.
want to go?
Well, no, well, let's be honest. I don't think we would have passed as an actual business. We were going to be a foreigner no matter what.
Correct. So we have a foreign name.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
mysterious.
Okay.
Experience 3. I remember
Or
my mortal self.
well, it's okay. We come across the antique, so we have to, or antiquity. We have to record an experience about acquiring the antiquity. How do we come across it, and how do we decide to steal it back? We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Wait, where's the Library of Alexandria?
In
that
Alexandria,
already
and I'm
destroyed?
pretty sure it's already gone.
Okay, I don't know. I remember my mortal self.
Google now.
And
I'm pretty sure it would have been
a
better
merchant
guarded.
peddling wares from
Library of Alexandria is in Alexandria, Egypt.
from
And it's gone.
the far north. Has so it'd be a guy, so a merchant peddling wares from the far north has my long forgotten stone icon of Odin. I steal it.
Yeah, Caesar burned it.
And with it, there we go. So here's it. A merchant peddling wares from the north has my long forgotten stone icon of Odin. I steal it, and with it, steal back the memories of my mortal self.
Nice.
I steal it, and with it, steal back. So I steal it, and with
You
it.
could just say, seeing the icon reminds me of my mortal past. I steal
Seeing it
the
reminds me of my mortal past. Steal it. And steal it. Boom. I steal it. Done. I love it. Perfect. Oh, that's crazy. Remember her name is Edric.
Ooh.
I think
That's the first good thing that's happened.
that's literally the first good thing that's happened this entire time. So that's pretty good. So we got back the stone icon of Odin. I like that. Okay, cool. Roll again.
Yeah, you're gonna roll.
8. Oh,
That's a
it's pushing
big
us.
number.
These are big numbers right now. I don't know, man. The RNG today is being weird, everybody.
Oh god, these are like whole page empties.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's
It's not good.
shit. Okay, good thing we're not on 72.
What are we on?
Well, 68 plus 8 is 76.
Yeah.
So a government captures you, knowing you for what you are.
No, is it over?
Knowing you for what you are, what you did do with you. The game is over.
No! Edric!
Ugh.
Oh, that sucks.
We got captured by the government.
That's literally the end? Stop it.
The game is over.
Stop it. Can we re-roll? Is there a re-roll mechanic? Can I spend a hero point and re-roll the die? Oh, come on, man. I'm like emotionally invested in this guy.
Yeah, so all of these ones where it's one tiny thing and the whole empty page down below it is Bad News Bear.
Just the game is over.
The game is over. That's all of them.
Oh, man.
So apparently if you get anything over... anything past 71 and the game is over.
Oh, man.
We really should have gotten some negative numbers this time.
I wanted some negative numbers. Holy crap. Well, we got to flavor it. Okay. I think it should tie into the fact that we stole that thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think it should tie in.
We finally got our name back and now we're going to dead.
We're going to have to put it into here. So I'd say it's probably like... Oh, man. That sucks. All right. So E2. So you know what's funny? It makes sense that stealth is checked because we get so focused on it.
And I mean, at this point, we haven't slept in God knows how long.
Yeah, we get sloppy. We get sloppy.
Very sloppy.
But you know what? If we want to, you know what we could do is eventually, if we ever want to do this again, we could totally pick up with Herbert. Hubert or Roland.
That's true.
We could pick up with Hubert or Roland. We could do one with as Hubert.
Well, let's finish this first.
I know, but I'm sad.
How does the government capture us?
I'm genuinely sad. I honestly, I'd say that sucks.
Well, what year are we on at this point? I mean, it literally could just be
A bait car.
Where did we flee when we left? Well, I guess as
you know
we're
what would
attempting
be interesting?
to flee,
We could attempt to flee
and
the crusade catches us. How about that? Because the crusade's happening in it could be it could have been 80 years later. And the crusade, we haven't slept in 100, 200 years. We're groggy.
Yeah.
All right.
Things are real bad.
Insomnia.
Yeah, we could just get captured by the Roman Christians, the Catholics.
While fleeing north with.
Well, it would be west towards the.
Fleeing. Oh, west. West. I am captured by Christian.
Oh, maybe it was a bait idol. It was a trap.
Who set a trap for me with the stone idol.
They know me for what I am.
They know me what I am, and my last moments are fire.
Do our sons succeed?
I think our sons escape. I think they catch us, but our sons escape. The reason I say our sons escape is that I would think it would be interesting to do another one of these at some point where we play as Hubert because we know how he was formed, and then we
got
can
all the background.
Then we can just do his background, I'm a mortal son. I meet a vampire. He raises me. He takes care of me. He turns me. We travel, and pretty much right after we turned him, we slept for 100 years.
That's
so
true.
We travel with him for a little bit of time, right? We create a couple memories.
And I'm trying to remember. So the guy who made this just posted on Instagram. I feel like not that long ago that he was he's making another one.
1,000-Year Vampire 2?
He's making a sequel, but I don't think it's vampire based. I didn't really look at it.
Is it werewolf based? Because that'd be fun.
Oh
man, that's brutal. You're just hey, everything's going all right. I was like, hey, we're kind of rolling. It hasn't been a great time, but it'll be all right.
Things are going real
and then it's the game is over. Oh man, dude, that came out of left field.
Slap in the face.
That came out of left field. Oh my god. It was a bait aisle. Like a bait car. It was like a bait car.
It was too good to be true.
It was a bait car. It was too good to be true. Well, that'd be interesting. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. Aroo. That deserves, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Maximize this over here. Werewolf Howl's done. I'm gonna do it myself.
Mm.
Arrrr! Here it is, Werewolf Howls.
I wish I could remember what his name was.
It's in the book right here. It's literally on the book.
I mean, or I guess it was. I think
This
Gods
was-
and Mortals.
Gods. So gods. Oh, is it like one based off of like
I have
the gods? That'd be sweet.
What's his name? Tim something or other.
Tim. What's his name?
See, maybe it's not on the book.
I swear to God, it's on here.
I feel like it was like Hutchinson.
Tim Hutchings. Yes, it's Tim Hutchings.
Hutchings.
Yeah, I did a thing on this where I like looked it up. Am I crazy? A role-playing game by Tim Hutchings. It is at the bottom. Tim Hutchings.
Okay.
Old Timmy Hutchins. There it is. That was crazy.
I'll have to track it down.
That was fun though. I really enjoyed it. It's crazy how like we get our memory back of who we are, and we're probably
and then we're like immediately
like, let's go home now. Let's go back to where we like maybe we're traveling home to go like visit the grave of our son, and like maybe like just like say like I'm sorry and like whatever, and then they were like, and then the Crusaders like, hey, we found this vampire. You're dead.
Yeah.
Yikes. That was rough. That was rough. It was a rough experience. All I'm saying. It was a rough experience. We copy paste that, copy pasta down here, copy
went
pasta
so
there.
bad.
Yeah, it went that was quick. I wasn't that was the one thing I was curious is like how like when this game starts to get bad, like how bad as it was, because I was kind of thinking to myself, everything seems to be going pretty okay. I was like, everything's going pretty okay. Like this isn't so bad, and then it's just like game over, which
Things are
fine.
coming up, Edric, and all of a sudden they were very much.
Everything's coming up, Elyas. Everything's coming up Elyas until it wasn't. But that played well into I think the one thing I really like about this is how the prompts, whether or not it's intentional or not, look like a happy ending and the carpet gets pulled and you're dead. I like how this is a really fun. I would recommend this to anybody that likes creative writing or just wants something, because trying to think about how things tied together and
it was fun. Like I don't know, I enjoyed looking at the research and stuff.
Fun.
I didn't use any of it because we tried to leave.
Well, it's true, but Chelsea did a bunch of research when we were getting ready for today's session about like the Byzantine Empire and stuff like that, and it's cool. And that's one of the things the game encourages you to do is like pause the game, look up what was happening in history. So it's sort of like I learned some stuff about like I didn't realize that like Anglo-Saxons were. I thought they were from Britain. Apparently they were not. They were from like France, like over the seas, like Germanic peoples, and they like raided, and that was long before the Viking invasion of Britain happened, like way before then. And I learned a little bit more about like the fall of the Roman Empire and how it like retreated out of Britannia and stuff. So it was just really interesting, and like it encourages you to look up history. And so I think it's just a really cool creative writing process. The one thing I will say, it gets dark. Like it gets really dark and messed up. And that's one of the things in the book. Dude, that's a great idea, Umbral. If you were a history teacher, this would be such a cool opportunity, like a cool thing to use for students to be like, hey, we're gonna do this 1,000-year-old vampire thing. We're gonna start writing some stories, and then we're gonna research the times that this happened. Like that would be an amazing
That would be
thing.
actually really
That's
fun.
a super good idea, dude.
You can play it as a class and then make your kids research what could possibly be happening.
All sounds good.
Yeah, no, I totally made stuff up. I looked at the wrong person's TikTok. It's not for
it's not
this.
that? Okay, that's fine.
It's
But hey, but I want to say to Umbral and Kura, thank you so much for going on this journey with us. If you're catching this on the VOD on YouTube, sorry about the short session, but the game is over.
It really did not go well for us. It was like not even an hour.
That wasn't even an hour. It was like 40 minutes. And it was just like, I kind of had a feeling when the RNG kept doing big numbers, I had skimmed through it and I saw like a couple of those big pages, like the game is over. I was like, oh no. But I thought it went up to 100, but it was only 70. So when you said it, like,
it starts on page 71.
I could see it on your face. You were like, oh. I was like, no, what? She said, the game is over. I was like, no.
You thought the antiquity was the bad one.
I thought the antiquity was the bad one. It gets far worse. Oh my God. It was so bad. It was so bad. But Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And to my lovely wife, thank you so much for doing this with me.
Yeah.
This was super fun. Thursdays are usually our date night. So for the past 3 weeks, date night has been this game, which has been super fun.
Yeah.
But we will catch you guys next time. Don't forget to drop a like. Thumbs up helps me get the YouTube algorithm going. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, just because then you'll get updates on when I put up new content. And if you like this stuff, don't forget to drop a follow on Twitch. And if you're feeling kind of dandy, drop a subscription. It's cool. It all goes back into creating new content. But in the meantime, be well, be safe, happy gaming. We will catch you next time at some point.
Maybe we'll do a 1,000-Year-Old Vampire Part 2.
We might. We'll see. We're going to talk about it. But until then, be well and be safe. Good night, everybody.
Bye.